You open your eyes. The alarm has not gone off yet. The room is quiet. And then you try to move. Your fingers feel like they belong to someone else. Your lower back has locked itself into whatever position you slept in. Your knees protest before your feet even touch the floor. And for the first 5, 10, sometimes 20 minutes of your day, you feel 20 years older than you are. If this is your morning, you are not injured. You are not broken. You are experiencing something that happens to nearly everybody over 55, and it has a very specific cause. During the night, while you sleep, your joints produce less synovial fluid. This is the lubricating liquid I showed you in my knee video. It is the oil that keeps your joints moving smoothly. While you are still and horizontal for 6 to 8 hours, fluid production slows dramatically. The joints essentially run dry overnight. At the same time, inflammatory molecules that naturally accumulate in your joint tissues become more concentrated during sleep. Without movement to flush them out, they settle into the joint capsule, making the tissues swell just enough to feel tight. This is why the stiffness is worst in the first minutes of your day and gradually improves as you move. Movement restarts fluid production. Movement flushes out the overnight inflammation. Your body literally needs to warm up its own machinery. What I am about to give you is a 10-minute sequence designed specifically for that warm-up. You do it before your first coffee, before you shower, before your day begins. And the difference it makes is something you will feel on day one.
Let us begin. You are standing or sitting in your chair. Either works. Take one slow, deep breath in through your nose. Let it out through your mouth. That breath is not just relaxation. It increases oxygen to your tissues and begins to shift your nervous system from sleep mode to movement mode. Movement 1. Neck circles. Drop your chin gently toward your chest. Now slowly roll your head to the right, letting your right ear approach your right shoulder. Continue the circle, bringing your head back, then to the left shoulder and back to center. One full circle should take about 10 seconds. Do not rush this. Your cervical spine has been fixed in one position all night. It needs time to remember it can move. 3 circles to the right, 3 circles to the left. If you hit a point that feels especially tight, pause there for a breath. Do not push through sharp pain. Just breathe into the tight spot. Movement 2. Shoulder rolls. Lift both shoulders up toward your ears, then roll them back and down in a smooth circle. Imagine drawing circles with the tips of your shoulders. 5 rolls backward, then 5 rolls forward. This movement does something specific. It mobilizes the thoracic spine, the middle section of your back that tends to round and stiffen overnight. When your thoracic spine is stiff, your shoulders compensate, your neck compensates, and tension cascades all the way down to your lower back. Movement 3. The standing cat-cow. Place your hands on your thighs, just above your knees. Round your back like an angry cat, tucking your chin and pulling your belly button toward your spine. Hold for 3 seconds. Now reverse it. Arch your back gently, lifting your chest and looking slightly upward. Hold for 3 seconds. Alternate between rounded and arched 5 times. This wakes up every segment of your spine, from your neck down to your tailbone. It is arguably the single most important morning stretch you can do because the spine affects everything. Your upper body is waking up. Now let us address the area that causes the most morning complaints, your hips and lower back. Movement 4. Hip circles. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, hands on your hips. Now move your hips in a slow circle, as if you are drawing a circle with your belt buckle. 5 circles clockwise, 5 circles counterclockwise. If you did the hip circles from my chair exercise video, this is the standing version. It mobilizes the ball and socket joint of your hip in every direction, the direction you almost never move in during a normal day. Forward, backward, side to side, and in rotation. After 55, your hip capsule tends to tighten in the directions you do not use. You walk forward, you sit, you stand. But you rarely move laterally or rotationally. This exercise tells your hip joint that it still has a full range of motion. Use it or lose it is not just a saying. It is a physiological reality. Movement 5. The standing side stretch. Raise your right arm overhead. Now lean gently to the left, reaching your right hand toward the left side of the room. You should feel a stretch along your entire right side, from your hip up through your ribcage and into your armpit. Hold for 15 seconds. Breathe into the stretch. Switch sides. This targets the quadratus lumborum, a deep muscle that connects your pelvis to your lower ribs. When this muscle is tight, which it almost always is after a night of sleep, it pulls on your lower back and creates that feeling of being locked up. 15 seconds of stretching on each side releases it. Movement 6. The pelvic tilt. Stand with your back against a wall. Your heels, your buttocks, your shoulder blades, and the back of your head should all touch the wall. Now try to press your lower back flat against the wall by gently tilting your pelvis forward. Hold for 5 seconds. Release. Repeat 5 times. This movement activates your deep core muscles, the transverse abdominis and the multifidus, which stabilize your spine before you start your day. Think of it as switching on the support system that protects your back during everything you do for the next 16 hours.
We are past the halfway point. Your spine is mobile. Your hips are open. Now, let us take care of your lower body. Movement 7. Knee bends. Stand behind your chair and hold the back of it for balance. Slowly bend both knees, lowering your body a few inches. You are not doing a deep squat, just a gentle bend, as if you are about to sit down but change your mind halfway. Lower for 3 seconds, hold for 2 seconds, rise for 3 seconds. Do this 8 times. If your knees were stiff when you woke up, you will feel them loosening with each repetition. That is synovial fluid being produced and distributed through the joint. Each bend is a pump that brings nutrition to your cartilage. Movement 8. Ankle circles. Stay holding the chair. Lift your right foot off the floor and draw slow circles with your toes. 5 circles in each direction. Switch feet. I know this seems minor, but your ankles are the foundation of your entire body. Stiff ankles change your gait, which changes the load on your knees, which changes the stress on your hips, which changes the pressure on your lower back. A 2-minute investment in your ankles protects every joint above them. Movement 9. Calf raises. Still holding the chair, rise up onto your toes, lifting both heels off the floor. Hold for 2 seconds at the top. Lower slowly, 10 times. This is the same heel raise from the chair exercise video, but standing. It does 3 things at once. It strengthens your calves, which support the back of your knee. It improves blood circulation that's slowed overnight, and it activates the proprioceptors in your feet, the tiny sensors that tell your brain where your body is in space. Those sensors are sluggish after sleep, and activating them first thing reduces your fall risk for the rest of the day. The final 2 minutes. We have moved through your body in sections from top to bottom. Now we bring it all together. Movement 10. The morning reach. Stand tall. Inhale deeply and raise both arms overhead, reaching as high as you comfortably can. Stretch through your fingertips. Feel the length through your entire body, from your heels to your hands. Hold this full stretch for 5 seconds. Now exhale slowly and fold forward from your hips, letting your arms and head hang toward the floor. Do not worry about touching your toes. That is not the goal. The goal is to let gravity gently decompress your spine after 8 hours of lying horizontal. Hang for 10 seconds. Feel the weight of your head pulling your spine long. Slowly roll back up, 1 vertebra at a time, until you are standing tall again. Repeat this full sequence 3 times. This final movement does something none of the individual exercises can do alone. It integrates your entire body into one connected movement. Your spine extends and flexes. Your hamstrings stretch. Your shoulders open. Your circulation surges. And your brain receives a complete map of your body's position and readiness for the day ahead. And that is it. 10 minutes. 10 movements. You did not need a gym.
You did not need a mat. You did not need to get on the floor. You just needed your body, a chair for balance, and the willingness to give yourself 10 minutes before the day takes over. Here is the complete sequence one more time. Neck circles, shoulder rolls, standing cat-cow, hip circles, side stretch, pelvic tilt, knee bends, ankle circles, calf raises, morning reach. 10 movements, 10 minutes, every morning. I want to tell you what most people report after doing this routine consistently. After day 1, the stiffness is still there when you wake up, but it clears faster. Instead of 20 minutes of feeling locked up, it is 5. Your body remembers what you taught it yesterday. After 1 week, something shifts. You start waking up and moving to the routine almost automatically. It becomes part of your morning the way brushing your teeth is, and you notice that the mid-morning stiffness, the one that used to creep back around 10 or 11, has faded. After 2 weeks, the people who stick with it tell me something unexpected. It is not just about the stiffness. They feel more confident in their body. They stand taller. They reach for things on high shelves without hesitating. They walk downstairs without gripping the railing as tightly. The routine did not just reduce stiffness, it rebuilt trust between them and their body. That is what consistent, gentle movement does. It does not transform you overnight. It restores you gradually. And restoration, not transformation, is what your body is asking for. I am going to ask you to do one thing. Try this routine tomorrow morning, just once. And if it makes even a small difference, save this video. Bookmark it. Come back to it every morning for a week. And then leave me a comment telling me what changed. I read every single one. In my next video, I am going to take you inside your brain and show you why it shrinks after 50 and 3 things you can do to slow it down. It is one of the most important inside stories I have made. Subscribe so you do not miss it. I release a new video every Monday and Thursday. Your body is changing. Let us understand it together. Take care of yourself this morning. I will see you in the next one.